County. The Colby Free Press is informative and affordable. Colby Free Press is a local daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge from the local communities of Colby, Rexford, Brewster, and surrounding communities.
The big finish is in effect at Colby Dodge this month. Take advantage of event discounts which we have posted on our new vehicles. Ram trucks up to $12,000 off, Chrysler and Dodge up to $6,000 off, and Jeep products up to $5,000 off MSRP. Stop in today and speak to a salesperson to see if you qualify for additional discounts. Many programs are in effect this month. Browse online 24/7 at ColbyDodge.com or in person at exit 53, I-70, Colby, Kansas.
This time of the year can get a little stressful.
Back to you in 30.
Thank you.
Local grown most at the People's State Bank. They live in this area, so they know this area. They pride themselves on getting you the fastest response possible. Since most of them have been in business or have come off the farm, they really do know the local ag economy. They want to take this time and thank you for your patronage at the People's State Bank, with locations in Colby, Oakley, Hoxie, Goodland, and McDonald. The People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Basketball on 100.3 The Ride. This is the Farmers and Merchants Bank postgame show. Brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC. See the two locations in Colby with their main bank downtown and, of course, the branch location that is there for you as well. Again, it's Dillon's, and that's open extended days and hours to help you with your banking needs when you need them. See them today, Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, bringing you our postgame show tonight here on 100.3 The Ride as the Lady Eagles get a big win, 60-48. The final score over the Ulysses Tigers tonight, holding off the Tigers' run in that fourth quarter. Man, they were firing it up from everywhere, and the Eagles were able to take advantage of that. Or the Eagles were able to hold that off. It could have been a very tough situation, as again you had the Tigers that had a chance to even come back and get back in there. They got it to a one-possession game at one point in time, but the Eagles got it done, got the win tonight, and come out on top by a final score 60-48. Let's look at scoring in the ball game for the Ulysses Tigers. They had Gina Ballesteros with that huge fourth quarter, 8 points in the fourth, to get them back into it. She ended the game with 16 points tonight. Nobody else into double figures for the Tigers. They did have Riley Ogilvy with 7 points all in the fourth quarter. Les Gomez, 6 points. Castiello was 6 points in the game. Haney was 6 points on the night. And then 4 points from Edwards and 3 in the game for Garcia. For the Eagles, some big nights from some of their starters tonight. Jill Stevens, 19 points for the Eagles to lead the way. Hallie Vaughn into the game with 15 points for the Eagles tonight. 14 on the night for Brooklyn Jones. 7 points for Kennedy Stanley. Those all came in the first half. And 6 points for Brittany Foss in the game tonight. The Eagles, 5 points for Foss, I should say, in the game tonight. And the Eagles get the win, 60-48 to go to 2-0 on the GWAC on the season. 60-48 the final score. We'll take a break. Coming back with the pregame for our men's contest after this word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Butler builders understand that strong building and strong community start with strong connections. Every bolt, every beam, and every handshake, each connection a strong one. When you work with a Butler builder, you're building on more than concrete and steel. You're building on knowledge and expertise with people you can trust. People who value your investment as much as you do.
Connect with your local Butler Builder, Stevens Construction, and experience the difference connections can make for your business.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the land, everyone was shopping with cash. The internet was busy with orders. With great excitement, I jumped in. Down to the local shop I went. Picked up gifts with the money I spent. From behind the checkout, I did see a hometown face smiling. Twinkle in their eye, they bid me goodnight and thanked me for shopping locally as I drove out of sight. Merry Christmas from Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Here at McKee Incorporated, we're proud to offer service you can trust. along with Lennox products that can help keep you comfortable and save you money. This fall, McKee Incorporated is offering up to $1,600 in rebates on brand new Lennox systems. So call us today at 785-462-3132. McKee Incorporated, proudly offering Lennox products. It's another way we make you feel better.
For one-stop shopping in Colby, Kansas, don't forget about Colby Walmart. Walmart in Colby has a great selection of grocery items in the store. From meat to macaroni, they've got it in the grocery department of Walmart. And, of course, all the latest movies on DVD or Blu-ray, as well as your favorite PlayStation or Wii games. Walmart in Colby also has clothes, dog food, and, of course, the pharmacy there to serve you as well. Walmart of Colby, proud to be part of the community and proud to support local high school student-athletes. For all your one-stop shopping, it's Walmart in Colby.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Gunlock. Excited to be practicing chiropractic again here in Colby. My new office is 480 North Franklin in downtown Colby, right next to Goulash. I'd like to help you with your general wellness, including low force adjustment, acupuncture, nutritional protocols, and Graston techniques to help muscle release and quicker healing. Call me at Gunlock Chiropractic today to schedule an appointment at 269-9565. That's 269-9565. El Dos de Oros has moved. Back to you in 30. It's the same amazing dishes with authentic south-of-the-border flavor. Same wonderful staff making sure to provide a personal experience every time you dine in. And, of course, you can still find dozens of flavors of frozen margaritas. Stop by their new location and enjoy some great, authentic Mexican-style cuisine. Now, right next door to Porcelain, at 1921 South Range in Colby, it's El Dos de Oros. Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back to listen to the Eagles on Radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride. Eagles on the road taking on the Ulysses Tigers tonight. Ulysses 3-1 in the early part of this season. They finished third in the Huguenin tournament to start the season off. They got a 71-50 win over Cimarron. They were defeated by Guyman, Oklahoma, 55-47. They defeated Rolla in the third place game, 78-27. And then they also had a win over Southwestern Heights, 62-52. And then coming to this contest here tonight against the Colby Eagles, which is getting underway here in a matter of moments. And this will be it for the Tigers before Christmas. Colby coming into this game off of a tough loss to the Hayes High Indians on Tuesday night. The game I thought the Eagles played exceptionally. A very fast-paced basketball game. Both teams with tons of substitutions in the game, and both teams that made big runs in the contest. And Colby just couldn't quite get it done in the second half of the game. The Tigers were able to finish it off and get the win. The Indians were in that contest tonight. Colby looking to pick up one in Greater Western Athletic Conference play against the Ulysses Tigers. As we look at things right now, Ulysses 3-1 overall in the season. They're the top-ranked team in the Greater Western Athletic Conference. And again, no GWAC games have been played as of this point. Colby 3-2 overall in the GWAC, or overall in the season. So they're sitting at second. Scott City 2-2 on the season. Holcomb 2-2. Huguenin 2-2. And Goodland 0-4 to start the season off here this year. So again, that's kind of the breakdown. Headed into this men's contest tonight. Colby, again, looking to pick up their fourth win on the season here. Get to 4-2 on the year. Wins are coming up short against Hayes, 82-69 again on Tuesday. Great first half for Colby. They had the lead at the half. It was tied at the end of the third quarter, and then Hayes got it done in the fourth quarter of that ball game on Tuesday. But we'll see how things play out here tonight if the Eagles can't get rolling, get a chance to maybe pick up a nice win before going into the holiday break. Colby again will be back at it on Tuesday of next week. They will play the Hoxie Indians, and then that'll be it until January the 4th, when Scott City will make their first trip, or their only trip of the season, to Colby to take on the Eagles, and then we go to Goodland on the 8th. So and then Huguenin on the 11th, and then you get the annual Orange and Black Classic, which is coming up 17th, 18th, and 19th of the year. Reminder, today's game is available in high-definition video thanks to Farmers and Merchants Bank and Funk Optometry in downtown Colby, Atwood, and Hoxie. Of course, you can catch the game. Just go to our Facebook page and go to NWKS Radio, and the link is there. That'll take you right to it. You can watch it in high definition on your mobile device or on your smart TV at home. Colby and Ulysses, we're about 5 minutes away from tip-off of the contest tonight. We will take a break, come back and see if the men can pull off a big win like the women did tonight. We'll talk more about it in the Funk Optometry pregame show after this word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
When light plates go off, it's great to know that things change.
Farmers and ranchers with capital they need to make their money. Because a steady flow of credit means more jobs and economic growth, Farm Credit is helping invest in the vibrancy of your local community. Stop in and see me in Overland on Mondays at 4 South 10 or call me at 785-443-4951.
Everyone has regrets. The time you gave yourself a haircut, maybe that second bean burrito, or not knowing whether your insurance covers this or that until it's too late. But with SuperCheck from Farm Bureau, an agent can review your current coverage to find any gaps or discounts that can save you money. Don't woulda, coulda, shoulda later. Check your coverage today. Call Farm Bureau agent David Brown, Colby Atwood at 800-870-2661. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Dying is one of the few events in life that is certain to occur, yet one we are not likely to plan for. Hi, I'm Jason with Ballman Mortuary in Colby, Atwood, and pre-arranging your funeral service is a great way to make sure your family is taken care of, even after you're gone. At Ballman Mortuary, we'll help you plan ahead and make sure that your wishes are taken care of from the type of service, monument, and casket you would like. We can set up pre-funding arrangements designed specifically for end-of-life needs. At Ballman Mortuary, we are dedicated to ensuring that your loved ones' memories are cherished. See our website at ballmanmortuary.com today for more information.
Picture this. You're on the beach.
Back to you in 30.
Red, orange, and yellow colors reflecting off the blue ocean water. Watch the waves wash in. White sand beach. The kids bury their siblings up to their necks next to giant sand castles. As you picture this in your mind's eye, is it perfect? You have to squint because it's blurry. Make sure your actual eyes see as vibrant as your mind's eye. Get your vision examined today at Funk Optometry in downtown Colby, Atwood, and Hoxie. Funk Optometry. See it. You picture it.
Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Basketball on 100.3 The Ride. Funk Optometry pregame show brought to you by Funk Optometry. There's with all your eye care needs, whether it's getting that exam or maybe you need the glasses or contacts. Sam Funk and the crew are there. They'll take care of you. Downtown Colby, downtown Atwood, downtown Hoxie. Funk Optometry. Bringing you our pregame show tonight here on 100.3 The Ride as we get set for what should be a fun ball game between the Colby Eagles and the Ulysses Tigers tonight here in Ulysses, Kansas. Should be a fun back and forth, fast-paced game. Probably not to the speed we saw of the Hayes High School game on Tuesday, but I would say pretty darn close. Let's take a look at the starting lineup tonight, brought to you by the good folks at Farm Bureau Insurance, your local agent Dave Brown with offices in Colby and Atwood, Kansas. See Dave Brown with Farm Bureau Insurance for all of your insurance needs. Let's take a look at the starting lineup tonight. We'll split first with the Ulysses Tigers tonight. Aaron Galindo will be in the starting lineup, a 5'10" sophomore. Josh Hickman, the 6'2" senior, will also be in the starting lineup. Number 4, Victor Perez, the 6'4" senior will start. Number 10, Julius Fuentes will get the start tonight, 6' senior. And Devin Walker, the big guy, the 6'9" senior, will round out the starting lineup tonight for the Ulysses Tigers. Again, the Tigers are size, but we've seen that on the season, including in that Tuesday game against the Hayes High Indians, who are a very big basketball team. For the Eagles tonight, the starting lineup looks like this, the same that we've seen all season long. It'll be Calvin Stack, the 5'10" junior, Gage Winger, the 5'11" senior, John Czar, the 6'6" senior. Also in the starting lineup tonight will be Xavier Slater, the 5'11" senior, and Jordan Shippers, the 6'2" seniors. The Eagles coached by Brad Wilderman, assisted by Travis Betts and Michael Petitbone. And Ulysses coached the Ulysses Tigers, coached by Tim Huckabee. Set for what should be a fun basketball game here tonight. Two teams being introduced here out on the floor. Colby being the visiting team with their visiting black uniforms with orange numbering and gray trim. Again, gray trim, and of course Colby across the front. Ulysses in their home white uniforms with black numbering and orange trim and the orange and black stripe down the side. So the two teams headed out onto the floor here. Czar going to jump for Colby. JT, the senior, at 6'6" for Colby. Jumping for the Tigers, 6'9", Devin Walker. Here we go. The two teams make their way out onto the floor. Czar will be jumping for Colby. Walker for the Tigers. Ball was in the air, and the tip by Czar into the hands of Winger, and Gage hustles it up the floor, finds Czar on the baseline, jumpers up and no good. Great look by Colby here on the opening possession. Tigers come away with the basketball. Ulysses will get it up the floor in the hands of Hickman. Swing it over the right corner now into the hands of Fuentes. Skip pass to Hickman on the top left side. Now back up top of the key as they reset their offense here in the hands of Aaron Galindo. Galindo back over to Hickman. He drives, kicks it outside. Now in the corner. Ulysses moving it around. Victor Perez with the basketball. Into the paint. Skip pass top left side. Down to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. It's not going to go for Galindo. And the rebound pulled down by the Eagles. They got it to Xavier Slater. Slater kicks it up the floor. Shippers gets the basketball in the corner to JT Czar. Man-to-man being played by the Tigers. Czar passes it off to Winger, who drives baseline and can't get the shot to go. Gets his own rebound. Winger in the paint. Shot is up. That doesn't go. Gets another rebound. Put back by Winger. This one will go. 3 opportunities for Gage. He hits on the third one. The Eagles strike first tonight in Ulysses. 2-0. Colby leads. Tigers with the basketball across midcourt. They'll set up the offense. They've got it in the right corner in the hands of Galindo. Galindo outside to Walker. Walker hands it off to Perez near midcourt. Perez will set things up. They're really trying to spread the floor out. Tigers with the basketball. They'll get it back outside to Perez. Perez drives, picks up his dribble, kicks it out in the top right. Nothing there. You get it underneath now. Walker, turnaround shot. Czar with a hand in his face. Walker hits it anyway. Devin Walker gets the first 2 points of the game for the Tigers. Ulysses going to press Colby here. Surprises me a little bit, but there's Walker with a steal. Misses the lane. He tried to get cute with it with a finger roll, and he missed. Colby away with the basketball. Winger across midcourt in the corner to Czar. JT back to Winger on the top left side. Winger gets it over into the hands of Calvin Stapp. Stapp will drive, kicks it out to Gage. Gage, right side to Slavin. Baseline now to Calvin Stapp. Winger to Shippers. Jordan, right side. Gets it back and finds Czar cutting through on the inside. JT with the lay-in. And the Eagles reclaim the lead here at 4-2 in this opening quarter of play. Ulysses will get the basketball across midcourt. Walker skips it over. It was tipped by Winger, but the Tigers come away with it. Victor Perez got the loose ball. Kicks it in underneath, down to the hands of Cifuentes. Now back to Perez. Left side three from the corner is good. Victor Perez hits the three. A 30-second timeout has been taken right out of the gates here by the Ulysses Tigers. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. It's 5-4 in favor of Ulysses in the opening quarter of play tonight. We've got one tie, and we've already had 3 lead changes in the opening quarter of this ball game tonight. 5-4 is the score. Ulysses on top as they hit the big three-pointer in the left corner into the hands of Victor Perez, who knocked it down to put him on top. Ulysses was pressing Colby early on here. They'll come back out in it again. They did get a steal on it, but they met a missed lay-in by Walker, who tried a little finger roll instead of putting it in like you should. Shippers gets the inbound pass into Czar. JT runs it up the floor, kicks it underneath Slavin, catches on the baseline. Oh, the shot rims out. That was a good look by Xavier, but he couldn't hit it. Ball goes back to the Tigers now. They'll get it across midcourt on the right side, set things up in the hands of Perez. Perez, right side to Galindo. Underneath the Walker, skips it back outside. Here's a three-point attempt from the top left. That rattles out, no good. On into the hit was Hickman. Rebound pulled down by Slavin off a tip from Czar. And the Eagles will get it up the floor quickly. Shippers on the top left, gets it to Staff, top of the key. Calvin looking inside for Czar, not there, goes to Winger. Winger, right side to Shippers. Shippers will drive, has a great pass to the cutter going through, and Xavier Slavin on the score. Shippers with the assist, and the Eagles reclaim the lead at 6-5 now. They'll come out and put a little pressure on the Ulysses Tigers, and Czar knocks one loose here, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Tiger basketball. Colby will put Myers, Wallmeyer, and Saruta into the game, with Colby leading 6-5 here and 4:29 to go in the opening quarter of play tonight. Ball in the hands of Victor Perez. Gets the inbound pass into Walker near midcourt. He goes into their zone defense. A 2-3 zone. Tigers calling out to play here. They'll swing it around. They're trying to really spread it out here. Perez feeds it underneath. Shot tipped here by Wallmeyer. Rebound on the putback. Bouncing. That doesn't go in. And Saruta and Wallmeyer battle. Wallmeyer will get the board for Colby. And the Eagles going to take it up the floor here. Gage Winger all the way off the glass and in there. Great finish by Gage Winger. And the Eagles now on top by a score of 8-5. And a turnover by the Tigers against the press. Good defense by the Eagles. Colby will get set again. Gage Winger with a nice lay and 4 points for Gage in the game. Colby back with the basketball. Winger going to take it across midcourt. He'll set up the offense here for Colby. Kicks it over the right side to Shippers. Shippers underneath to Saruta. Knocked loose by Walker, who will get the steal for the Tigers. Kicks it up the floor, throws it away. Too far on the play out in front of Galindo and out of bounds into the first row of the crowd. Colby will put Calvin Stapp back into the ball game, and Winger's going to get a break. Stapp, Shippers, Myers, Saruta, and Wallmeyer, the 5 on the floor for the Eagles, as Colby will get the inbound pass in and take it up the floor. Stapp, left side, into the hands of Myers. Myers, top of the key, Saruta. Head fake, gets it over to Stapp off the screen, doesn't have the shot, gets it to Wallmeyer at the elbow. Wallmeyer back to Stapp on the top right, now Myers. Myers to Stapp, again on the top right, looking underneath, gets it over to Saruta. Free throw line jumper is short, and the rebound out of bounds. It will be Tiger basketball. Colby with a substitution. Drew Starbuck going to check into the game for Colby, with the Eagles leading 8-5, and 3:05 to go in the quarter. Starbuck, Stapp, Myers, Wallmeyer, and Saruta, the 5 on the floor. Here's Ulysses on the run. They'll get it up on the top right side. Little head fake here on the drive by Victor Perez. He's double teamed, though, as he takes the ball down, kicks it out into the hands of Walker. Walker had it knocked away by Stapp, but it comes back up with it. Finds Perez, and they'll reset near midcourt. They're spreading the Colby zone out, but Colby's staying in that 2-3 zone. Tigers with it on the top right. Ball is in the hands of Galindo, top of the key. Now outside into the hands of Hickman. Hickman back to Galindo, left side. Myers on him. Skip pass on the outside to Perez. Perez drives, gets a screen from Walker, one of the three. Passes it off left side. Three-pointer will not go for Hickman. Rebound pulled down by Wallmeyer. Finds Drew Starbuck. Starbuck will get it up the floor for Colby. Drew finds Wallmeyer on the top left. Wallmeyer back outside, gets it to Calvin Stapp. Stapp over to Drew Myers. Now into the hands of Starbuck. Off the screen, drives, floater in the paint, doesn't go. Rebound battle for it, pulled down by the Tigers. And as Ulysses comes up with it, they'll get it across midcourt. Victor Perez has it. Perez gets it out top of the key into the hands of Galindo. Now left side is Walker for a long three. In and out, no good. Myers with the board for Colby. And the Eagles are taking it to 4. Still 8-5 in favor of Colby with 1:39 to go here in the first quarter of play. Stapp with the basketball, gets it to Cerruta. Now back to Calvin Stapp. Pull up from the free throw line. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wallmeyer for Colby. Wallmeyer and Walker having a good battle underneath. Very physical play under the bucket. Eagles with it. Stapp driving through. Floater off the glass, doesn't go. Not a good look that time. Rebound pulled down by Hickman for the Ulysses Tigers, and Colby hustles back defensively. Galindo with the basketball, kicks it off in the corner. Here's Perez, guarded by Starbuck. Lobs it up into the hands of Hickman. Hickman, right side. Cifuentes, skip pass left side. Three-pointer contested and missed. Rebound tipped around and tipped again and pulled down by the Tigers. Another three. This one good. The first one missed by Perez. And then Julian Cifuentes hits the second attempt and a timeout called by Colby. As the score tied at 8. And the Eagles had about 4 substitutes getting set to check into the ballgame. So 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Both teams have used the 30-second timeout in the first quarter of this ballgame tonight. Good game. 8-8 is the score. Ulysses has hit a couple of big three-pointers to kind of keep them in this. Colby battling away, keeping the pressure on. Fast-paced contest here early on against the Tigers. Colby will come out of the timeout, and the Eagles have Shippers, Wilderman, Winger, Czar, and Slavin on the floor. Shippers, Wingers, Wilderman, Czar, and Slavin, the 5 out there. Shippers will inbound for the Eagles tonight on the baseline. Jordan gets it into Wilderman in the corner. Over the pass through to Shippers, gets it to Winger. Gage will run it up the floor for Colby, and the ball knocked away. It's out of bounds off of the Tigers, so it'll be Colby basketball on the baseline. 44 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Eagles with the basketball. Shippers gets it into Winger. Winger will set it up here. Gage, top of the key to Shippers. Shippers starts right, goes left, now hands it off to Wilderman. Wilderman behind the back of the Ulysses player, gets it over to Winger, now back to Wilderman, now Slavin, now Shippers. Shippers, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, knocks it down for the Eagles, and Colby back on top here. 2 ties, 3 lead changes in the early part of this ball game. Colby on top now by 2. Tigers up the floor with it. We'll set it up in midcourt here. Playing for the last shot. 8 seconds to go. 7 seconds. 6. Lob underneath, stolen by Czar, but picked up by Ulysses, and we're going to get a foul on Colby. Wilderman going after that loose ball. Runs into Lance Walker, and Thane going to pick up his first personal. And the first foul of the game comes with 3 seconds to go in the opening quarter. That's by either team. Unreal. Tigers. Inbound passes in. Cifuentes fires up a half quarter. No good. Half comes to an end. 10-8. Colby on top at the end of the first quarter of play tonight here in Ulysses. Thought this would be a good game, and it was not disappointed early on. We'll take a break. Come back after word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Wow.
homeowners who just walked into a kitchen by Northwest Kansas Decorating Center. We call it the Wow Factor. Wow! And the reaction of others when they see their cabinet, countertop, and backsplash work. Northwest Kansas Decorating Center can take your bland kitchen and make it grand with the finest cabinets, countertops, and flooring designed and installed by their professional team. Go to nwksdecoratingcenter.com and get ready to be wow!
Northwest Kansas Decorating Center, West 4th Street in Colby. Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas is the place to explore flavor. Whether it's classic flavor like pepperoni, meat lovers, or super supreme, or something less traditional like the cherry pepper bomb chip, the cockadoodle bacon, or nearly a dozen steak wings. Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas has your flavor tonight. Stop by for the amazing lunch buffet. Dine in anytime or call 462-8206 or deliver Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas. That's the flavor of now. Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back to the 8th to score. Colby on top by 2 as we start quarter number 2 tonight here in Ulysses, Kansas. That was a fun first quarter of basketball that flew by these two teams with a nice battle going on here in Ulysses tonight. Tigers will start the second half with the basketball. They will be inbounding at midcourt. Colby going to contest that inbound. Ulysses will finally get it in to Cifuentes. Cifuentes across midcourt, sits it up on the left side, passes it off and into the hands of Josh Flores, who's checked in for the first time tonight. Round ball's in the hands of Victor Perez. Perez picks it up, kicks it out on the left side. There's an open three, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Xavier Slavin for the Eagles. So Colby with their first possession of the second quarter coming here. Shippers across midcourt. Hands it off to Gage Winger. Winger driving to the left side, gets a screen from Stamp, now right side to Shippers. Shippers outside to Slavin. Xavier kicks over to Winger. Gage inside, gets it to Zara, double team. Back to Winger, he'll drive quickly. Takes it for Colby, misses the shot underneath, tips the rebound, and gets it himself. Gage looking underneath, finds Slavin outside. Shippers in rhythm for three. Short. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers in the hands of Lance Walker. Some good looks really offensively for Colby on that possession. The shots just did not go. Ulysses up the floor with the basketball now. They'll set things up. Victor Perez swings it out on the right side. Here's a long three-pointer, and this is short. Rebound pulled down by the Tiger zone and stolen away by Winger. Winger up the floor. Calvin Stapp uses his speed to get ahead of the defense and lays it in for the Eagles. Calvin Stapp with his first 2 points of the game, and the Eagles up by 4 now, 12-8. Tigers. The pull-up three-pointer, top of the key, does not go. Rebound pulled down by Ulysses. They have it underneath. The shot blocked by Czar as he slots it away from Flores. Contact made, though. Might be Shippers on the backside or Czar up front. We'll see where they go with. It's going to be on Shippers from the back. I like the block look clean. So Shippers will pick up his first personal foul. Second foul and a half on Colby. Just the second foul of the game, period. We're into the second quarter. A minute and 26 seconds. Free throw is up and no good by Flores. As Walker checks back into the game, as does Glenda. Lance Walker comes out of the lineup. And also out is Josh Hickman. Second free throw for Flores coming up here. Righty hits the second one, his first point of the game. 12-9, the Eagle lead is back to one possession, a 3-point lead. With 6:30 to go here, first half of the game. We're in the second quarter, and the Eagles with a little miscommunication between Winger and Stapp there, and Stapp's pass goes out of bounds. Tigers back with it. Quickly up the floor, Flores finds Walker in the corner. Walker skip pass over the left side to Perez. He'll drive, passes it underneath, and a nice block by J.T. Czar as he swats it away from Julius Cifuentes. Does go out of bounds, so the ball stays with the Ulysses Tigers. So we'll inbound under their own bucket. Lob of the inbound tip by Stapp, but then Walker is able to get a hand on it, and he tips it out. It's Cifuentes who hits his second three-pointer of the game and ties the score at 9. That's the third tie of the game tonight. We've also had 3 lead changes. Eagles in the basketball. Great pass from Shippers, finds Czar on the backside, and JT lays it in. Great pass for Shippers, who will get the assist on the play. Tigers now trying to break the press of Colby. They get it across to Flores on the left side. In the corner, here's Cifuentes for 3. He misses this one. Rebound battle for, and a blocked shot by Xavier Slavin, and then it goes off the foot of Aaron Galindo, who had his shot blocked. Out of bounds, Colby basketball. Wallmeyer to check in for Colby. Xavier Slavin will come out. Wallmeyer, Czar, Stapp, Winger, and Shippers, the 5 on the floor for Colby. With the score tied at 12 and 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the second quarter of the ballgame. Eagles across midcourt. Gage Winger swings it over to Calvin Stapp. Stapp to Shippers. Baseline for 3. Ooh, just missed off the back of the rim. Good look that time. Couldn't get her to go. Rebound pulled down by Ulysses. Tigers will take it up the floor. Ulysses setting things up here. Victor Perez gets it to Walker at the left elbow. He'll drive in. Got away with a little push off there. His shot was no good. Rebound tipped by Wallmeyer over to Stapp. Stapp had it knocked loose, but Wallmeyer pulls it back out for Colby. Now gets it over. And they're going to call a charging foul on Gage Winger, which I disagree with. He didn't put his elbow out. He didn't lower his shoulder. And the player from Ulysses was nowhere close to being set. First personal on Winger, and that is the third team foul on Colby, and the ball is going to go back to Ulysses. 14-12, Colby on top by 2 points here in the second quarter. Ulysses with a basketball. They have it in the right corner. Lance Walker, bounce pass underneath the Flores. Knocked loose. Shippers gets the steal for Colby. Jordan, they run it up the floor for Colby. Kicks it over to Gage Winger. Winger to Shippers on the top right. Jordan to Stapp in the corner. Calvin skips it over to Wallmeyer. Wallmeyer. Now to Shippers. He'll drive left baseline. Takes the shot up. No good. Charging foul on Shippers. And Jordan going to get hit with his second personal foul there. Ryan Myers going to check in for Colby. Stapp will come out. Tigers will counter. They put Trey Duran into the game. But also in for Colby is Drew Starbuck replacing Shippers with those 2 fouls. So now Ulysses will have to take it up the floor here. Tigers will get it in. Aaron Galindo gets it to Walker. Guarded by Myers. Walker draws the double team and a carrying call. Carrying call on Walker. The ball's going to go back to Colby. The Eagles will win down here. Drew Starbuck going to throw it in for Colby. Starbuck gets it in to Winger. Gage will take it across midcourt. Swings it over the left side to Ryan Myers. Myers back to Gage Winger. Right side Drew Starbuck. Starbuck back to Winger. Zone here for Ulysses now. Eagles in the basketball. Gage Winger to Ryan Myers. Head fake on a 3. Back to Winger, top of the key. Back to Myers. He's got a little head fake. Finds Drew Starbuck open on the left elbow, and the shot is up and in for Drew. Nice pull-up jumper for Starbuck, and the Eagles up by 4, 16-12 now. Ulysses with the basketball. They are on the run up the floor. Tigers are really trying to push the pace of this game. Walker swings it over on the left side to Hickman. Now right side, long three-pointer up and bouncing around. It doesn't go. Rebound on the putback does not go, and Starbuck comes up with it for Colby. But Drew is out of bounds here as he tries to drive on the baseline. Aaron Galindo doing a good job of forcing Drew toward that baseline and not allowing him to just get around an easy pass. So good job by Galindo creating the turnover for the Tigers, and Colby up by 4. Ulysses will round the inbound to Walker. Walker looking underneath. Cerrito gets a hand in there, knocks it loose. Winger with the steal. Gage going to take it himself and lay it in. Gage Winger with the bucket for Colby, and he'll get it up the floor here. Winger will take it across. We got it across for Colby. Got the bucket. 18-12 to score, and now the ball back to the Tigers. Three-pointer on the top left. Passed up by Hickman. He'll drive instead. Looks underneath. Goes in and out of the hands of Walker. Out of bounds. It's Colby ball. And now you get a couple of substitutions here. Victor Perez and Julius Cifuentes checking back into the ball game for the Tigers. 18-12 to score. Colby up by 6. 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Gage Winger will take the ball, gets it over to Ryan Myers. Myers across midcourt. Back to Winger, top of the key. Now to the hands of Drew Starbuck. Starbuck, baseline to Cerrito on the right side. Cerrito out to Myers. Had it knocked loose, but comes up with it. Finds Winger cutting through. And we're going to have a whistle and a blocking foul prior to the shot. The bucket went in for Winger, but it will not count. Foul on the play, going to be charged to Julius Cifuentes. His first. That's just the first team foul on Ulysses, and it comes with under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Ryan Myers and Gage Winger get a break. Wilderman and Stapp into the ballgame for Colby on the floor with Starbuck, Cerruta, and Wallmeyer. Inbound pass, trying to get it into Cerruta. It's tied up. Jump ball called here. And Colby will inbound again from the same spot. Ryan Myers is going to check back in for Colby. And he will replace Drew Starbuck. So Ryan Myers will check in. He'll get the inbound to Calvin Stapp near midcourt, left side. Wilderman for three. In and out. Had a good look there, didn't go. The rebound nearly goes out of bounds off of Walker, but the Tigers able to come up with it. Here's a drive on the other end and a steal by Wilderman. That was a little out of control by Victor Perez, and Wallmeyer got the steal. The double team was able to hang on to the ball and find Calvin Stapp. Stapp underneath trying to kick Cerruta, cutting through there, and the ball knocked loose. This will be taken away by the Tigers. Cifuentes gets it. Kicks it outside Perez. Perez has it go through his hands. Stapp out on him. Perez will set it up top of the key. Swings it left side to Cifuentes, back to Perez. Swings it top right side to Hickman. Hickman to Perez, Stapp on him. Gets a screen from Walker, pulls up on a three-pointer and misses off the back of the rim, but the rebound pulled down on the backside of Galindo coming away with it. Now top right, another three-point attempt. This one also no good. Galindo with a rebound to the putback. And Galindo with the bucket, and the Colby lead is now 4. 18-14, Eagles with the basketball, now under 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Eagles with the left side, Ryan Myers, head fake on a three, kicks over to Stapp. Stapp to Wilderman, open for three. Left side, knocks it down. Thane Wilderman with a three-point bucket for Colby, 21-14. The Eagles lead by 7, the biggest lead of the game. Ball now back into the hands of the Tigers against the Colby zone. Victor Perez to Galindo, back to Perez. Now Galindo on the top right. Skip pass over on the left side. Perez gets it top of the key. Back to Galindo, top right. Off the screen. Pull-up jumper just inside three-point territory is an air ball. Rebound is out of bounds. Wallmeyer, good job of not allowing Tigers to try to inbound and save that one. John Zahn going to check in for Colby. Drew Starbuck in there as well. Wilderman on the floor with them along with Calvin Stapp and Peyton Wallmeyer. Eagles will take it up the floor. Calvin Stapp at midcourt. Gets it inside to Czar. Now Wallmeyer on the baseline. Wallmeyer looking over to Starbuck. Now Wilderman turnaround jumper up and no good. Rebound Wallmeyer on the backside. Finds Starbuck underneath. Good pass to Czar, but he missed the shot in the paint. Boy, a great open look. Just didn't get anything out of it. And now Perez takes it up the floor for the Tigers. To Cifuentes. Back to Perez in the top left. Open for three. Missed it. Got his own rebound. And the putback also no good. Rebound tipped by Wallmeyer, pulled down by Wilderman, and the jump ball called here. And this keeps it with Ulysses. 21-14 the score. Colby's on top. 37 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Gage Winger going to check in. Also checking in for Colby is Xavier Slavin. Slavin on the floor along with Stapp, Wilderman, Czar, and Starbuck. Tigers get the inbound pass into Walker. Walker hands it out to Perez. Perez double-teamed here. Able to find Walker. Walker. He needs some help here. Puts it on the floor. Drives baseline. Colby gets a couple of players on him. He's able to pass it underneath. And then a nice backdoor cut by Cifuentes, who scores. Julius Cifuentes with 8 points in the game. And it's 21-16. Colby up by 5 points now. Eagles with the basketball. Drew Starbuck kicks it out on the outside to Winger. Inside to Czar. Back to Starbuck, now Winger. Gage driving. Finds Czar underneath. Shot is up and no good. A lot of contact, but they don't call any fouls. And the shot at the buzzer by the Tigers is well off the mark. So we'll go into the half with the Eagles on top by a score of 21-16. We'll take a break, come back, and talk about it. After a word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
You have a name, so the next time you travel to that big city Mega Monster sporting goods store, ask them if they know your name.
Well, give me a minute.
Ask Timothy, Northwest Kansas to the tri-state area.
Northwest. Where? That's not Wisconsin or something. You know what? I'm only part-time here anyway.
Now visit the Sports Shop in Colby.
Good morning, Sally. Looks like a promising year for the Eagles.
The Sports Shop offers the same great variety and selection as the mega super-duper sporting goods stores. They're small enough to remember your name. Their school mascots.
Funeral Chapel. We are ready to during your we serve all of Northwest Kansas and offer reliable and efficient, including funerals, monuments, and memorials. Church Trust Funeral.
50 tractors with the roomy, open platform provides an exceptional operating environment designed for all weather comfort. And while you're in the driver's seat, knock out every task using a wide variety of loader attachments and implements. For more on Case IH compact Farmall C and CVT tractors, in-cab and non-cab configurations, see Colby Ag Center in Colby, Kansas.
This is JLS. Back to you in 30 seconds.
Thank you.
Second year to Home on the Range, 1750 South Range in Colby. As we continue to grow, the entire staff here at Western State Bank would like to introduce and welcome our new Vice President, Mr. Matt Smith. Matt was born here in Northwest Kansas, comes to us with significant banking experience. Matt specializes in agriculture and commercial loans. Come on in and meet Matt here at the Western State Bank, located across from Dillon's on South Range in Colby. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back to listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride. 21-16 to score at the half. The Eagles on top of the Ulysses Tigers. You're listening to the Cornerstone Ag halftime show brought to you by Cornerstone Ag. Then for all your grain storage, marketing, and handling needs, see Eric Sperber and the crew today at Cornerstone Ag. Big first half of play by Colby, back and forth basketball game. And I thought a great effort by the Eagles getting off the bus ready to play here tonight. At the end of the opening quarter, it was 10-8. Colby on top. The Eagles outscored Ulysses 11-8 in the second quarter to lead 21-16 at the half. Tigers in this ball game were led by Julius Cifuentes. 8 points for Cifuentes in the game. He had a couple of three-pointers and then a pull-up from just inside three. Also scoring in the first half of the Tigers was Victor Perez with 1 3-point made. 2 points in the game for Aaron Galindo and Devin Walker with 2. Josh Flores off the bench hit 1 or 2 from the free throw line for the Tigers as well in the first half. For the Eagles, Gage Winger leading away, 6 points for Winger in the first half, 4 points for JT Czar, 3 points in the game for Thane Rulerman, and then 2 points, 3 as well, 2 points for Calvin Stam, 2 points for Jordan Shippers, 2 points for Xavier Sullivan, and 2 for Drew Starbuck. So the Eagles spreading the wealth again, using the bench, and I thought some great bench play in this first half. You had some guys that came off and did an excellent job. Peyton Wallmeyer defensively was very good. Saruta in a limited amount of time in there. Big shot by Thane Wilderman as he hit the three-pointer on the left side. Coming in there and had another one that just rimmed out. And again, the Eagles able to match or beat the pace of the Ulysses Tigers, who are kind of wanting to run a quick transition game, but Colby's doing a great job of getting up the floor, getting back and not allowing Ulysses to set up and run the transition game. They've had to run a little slower, half-court offense in this game, and it kind of plays into what Colby's wanting to do in that one. Tigers are unable to hit as well on the outside. They've struggled a little bit in their three-point shooting in the opening quarter of this game. If the women's contest tells you anything, you got to keep on these teams because they're not afraid to shoot the three, and they can get back into it in a hurry. Colby had a 20-point lead in that women's game, and Ulysses at one point in time had closed that down to a 9-point lead in the fourth quarter as they've gone on a nice run. Now Colby again battled back, put up a nice run of their own. They came away with a win tonight. Talking about that one earlier in the game, huge win for the Lady Eagles tonight. Again, congratulations to Coach Stevens, the crew winning 60-48 over Ulysses on the road tonight. The Tigers were 4-0 on the season, one of the top-ranked teams in 4A prior to that loss. So a big one for the Eagles. 21-16 is the score. On our men's contest here tonight, Colby hanging on to a 5-point lead. There were 4 lead changes and 3 ties in the opening quarter of the ball game tonight, the opening half, and back and forth a bunch with these two teams. So we'll see how the second half plays out as the teams in the locker room huddled up around the coaches making their adjustments for the second half of the ball game tonight. Reminder, this game is available online. You can watch it in high definition. Go to our Facebook page at NWKS Radio, and you can get a link right there. It'll take you right to it. On our YouTube page, it's available as well if you'd like to join us on YouTube. The broadcast is available there. Colby Sports 2018-2019 is the name of our YouTube page. And that has all the games from all season long, including football, available for you to watch on our YouTube page. Whenever you want, whether it's on your mobile device or on your TV or smart television, those games are available there. Also, don't forget that our broadcasts are available as well on your Alexa. Go to your Alexa app. You can download the 100.3 The Ride skill and then say, hey, Alexa, turn on 100.3 The Ride, and you can catch the games there. 21-16 to score. Colby up 5 at the half. Second half coming up here in just a little bit. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
This is Tom Harrison, Homeland Realty. If you are looking for a home, check out our listing. We offer commercial property, residential listings, and, of course, land. Now, if you're looking to sell, there's never been a better time. Our properties are advertised on the web, homelandre.com, newspapers, and on Facebook. Stop by and see us at our offices in Goodland at 1112 Main and in Colby at 1055 South Range. Let us go to work for you. Homeland Realty and Auction.
Tradition that dates way back. I'm talking about Taco John's and the can't-skip holiday tradition, better known as Nachos Navidad. Now you remember all those red and green tortilla chips, the incredible nacho cheese, the cool sour cream, and of course the amazing 100% American beef. When they ask what you want this year, no. Nachos Navidad. Then, tell them where to find it. Taco John's.
Taco John's in Colby. Insure your stuff. Strut your stuff with Strut Insurance Services. Darwin is professional agents in Colby and Bristol. Present a wide variety of insurance companies. Make the first shop for a specific company and policy that offer you the best coverage for the best price on most anything on motorcycle, home, crop, farm. If it adds a value to the Strut Insurance Services is locally owned and operated with hometown agents that are experienced and offer fast. Located at 1675 West 4th Street in Colby, Brewster, look for the big yellow sign of Strut Insurance Services.
Cornerstone Ag is committed to the Northwest Kansas community because we're proud to be a part of it. At Cornerstone Ag, the staff works hard, your local answer to all of your grain storage and handling needs, as well as a great local marketing resource. Their service is fast and friendly, with questions being answered on site by their professionals. During non-peak times, they can even assist you with pickup and delivery services. Cornerstone Ag, where local customer service is not just a priority, the only way they'll do business.
Tech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone. Or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for saving. Visit Next Take wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Did you know?
Back to you in 30.
Thank you.
Max is the communication. Sometimes there's no warning when a problem is ahead, and a chiropractor can help determine if there's any interference in this great nerve network. In most cases, chiropractic care can eliminate the cause of your pain. Call Northwest Kansas Chiropractic at 460-0332. That's 460-0332. Or visit us online at nwkchiro.com. I'm Dr. Briggs, inviting you to stop by and see us. Start feeling better today.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Ready to go. Second half of the game today. Gage Winger with the basketball. Gets it over to Jordan Shippers as we're just starting the second half. Colby with a 5-point halftime lead, 21-16. Eagles with it on the right side. Shippers on the floor with Slavin, Stapp, Czar, and Winger. Jordan drives, finds Slavin on the backdoor cut off the glass. Get in there. It does, and the foul. Nice finish on the play for Xavier Slavin. He's got 4 points in the game now. He'll go to the line looking to add to that. Foul in the play. It was charged to Josh Hickman. That's his first personal foul. And the team's first. Remember, we went into the second quarter almost completely through it before they got a foul in the first half of the ball game. Did Ulysses. Tigers get it up the floor now. They're kicking it over on the right side. It goes out of bounds. It will be last touch, they'll say, by Calvin Stapp. So Ulysses will inbound here on the left side. Ball is in the hands of Hickman. Looking, finally gets it inside to Victor Perez. Perez guarded by Winger. Back to Hickman. Three-pointer in the corner. Good. Josh Hickman with his first points out of the game, 23-19. The Eagle lead is back to 4 points now. Colby across midcourt with the basketball. Left side, Calvin Stapp. Stapp to Czar. Right side, Winger. Gage drives, kicks it over. Slavin, pull-up jumper. Good. Xavier off to a quick start here in the second half. He has 4 quick points. And the Eagles on top by 6, 25-19. Tigers back with it again. They'll set things up. Victor Perez gets the screen from Walker. He'll pull up on a three-pointer and miss it short. Rebound tipped by Walker, and he gets it over into the hands of Josh Hickman, who scores it off the glass. Hickman with 5 quick points in the second half for the Tigers. Colby now with the basketball. Here's Jordan Shippers. Getting it over to Gage Winger. Winger hands it off to Stapp. Stapp gets it over to Shippers. Shippers back to Winger. Going to the right side. Hands it off to Stapp. Stapp to Slavin. Xavier driving. Kicks it off to Winger. Again, Stapp with the basketball. Right side to Winger. Gage. Outside to J.T. Czar. And he starts to drive, and the foul is going to be called on the Tigers. This, I believe, is going to be on Devin Walker. That's his first. Second foul in the half on the Tigers. 25-21, Colby on top. Eagles with the basketball. Lob on the inbound. Shippers to Winger. They're in the backcourt. Gage gets it across the timeline. Left side to Shippers. Shippers drives for Colby. Going to take it all the way off the glass and score. Nice job by Jordan Shippers. He's got 4 points in the ball game. 25-21. The Eagles pressing. Tigers trying to get it across midcourt. Walker stepped out of bounds. He wanted a foul call. There could have been a push-off of anything on that one as he threw the elbow in there to get space. And when he did so, he stepped back and on the sideline out of bounds. So the turnover back to Colby. The Eagles leading 27-21. Gage Winger takes it across midcourt. Left side gets it to Jordan Shippers. Shippers. Top of the key to J.T. Czar. Czar to Gage Winger. Looking inside. Here's Slavin. Had a poke free. Comes back up with it. Finds Shippers. Shippers finds Winger on the right side in the corner. Gage driving baseline. Doesn't have it. Kicks it back outside. Goes to Shippers. Top of the key. Jordan. Guarded by Perez. Picks up his dribble. Finds Slavin at the elbow. Looking for Stapp. Not a good pass that time, and it's stolen away by Julius Cifuentes. Cifuentes takes it up the floor for the Tigers. Sets things up on the left side. Finds Walker open in the middle of the floor, and Walker gets the bucket. 4 points for Devin Walker in the game. 27-23 the score. The Colby lead down to 4 points again. Eagles across midcourt with it. Calvin Stapp gets it over to Slavin. Now Shippers open for three. Top right, little short. Rebound pulled down by Walker for the Tigers. Walker gets it up to Perez. Perez across midcourt. Driving in the middle of the floor. Finds Cifuentes. Might have got a little walk there to Cifuentes. They're not going to call it. He's going to get the bucket. It's a 2-point ball game. Ulysses Cifuentes with 10 points in the game. 27-25, the Eagles on top. Remember, we had 4 lead changes and 3 ties in the first half of the ball game. Colby with the basketball. Calvin Stapp driving for the Eagles. Jumper's good and a foul. What a finish by Calvin Stapp, a little floater on the left baseline that draws the contact. He'll go to the line. Foul is on Cifuentes. That's his second personal. Third foul and a half on the Tigers. Colby with some substitutions. Wallmeyer back into the ball game, as is Cerullo for Colby. Zahn and Slavin going to get a break. Stapp at the line. Good. Calvin hits it. 5 for Stapp in the game, and the Eagles on top 30-25 now with 4:28 to go in the third quarter. Ulysses with it now. They'll get it up the floor. Cifuentes kicks it outside. Ball is in the hands of Glendo. Glendo has kind of got this Patrick Mahomes look going to him with the headband and the long curly hair just on top of his head. Now we're going to get a foul off ball on Colby here as they were swinging it around the key. And this one charged to Thane Wilderman. That's 2 on Wilderman. And the first foul and a half on Colby. Glendo will inbound for the Tigers. Gets it into Perez, guarded by Gage Winger. In the zone, Perez. Left side, here's a three-pointer. Not going to go. Rebound by Walker on the backside off the miss from Hickman. Now they're kicking in underneath. Good ball movement. And Cifuentes will get the way in on the right side. Cifuentes with 12 points in the game. 30-25, 30-27 the score. The Eagle lead is down to 3. Eagles with the basketball though. Shippers with it for Colby. Top of the key to Wallmeyer. Now over to Wilderman. Thane now to Wallmeyer. Wallmeyer to Winger. Gage. Driving in for Colby. Kicks it outside to Wilderman. Thane will drive and was looking for Wallmeyer underneath. Wallmeyer stayed on the block. Wilderman thought he was going to cut into the hoop, and the pass ends up out of bounds and back to the Tigers. Colby's lead 3 here, 30-27. Ulysses gets it across this time. They'll kick it up top of the key. Walker setting up the offense here. Kicks it over on the right side. Here's an open 3. Good. Knocked down by Josh Hickman. He's got 7. We have tied up at 30 here, and the Eagles take a timeout. 30-30 to score. 3:09 to go, third quarter. We'll take a break. Be back with more after this word from our sponsors on 100.3 The Ride.
The Colby Free Press brings
just a 30 here, just a 30.
Commentary on the happenings, issues, and events that impact the lives of residents of Thomas County. The Colby Free Press is informative and affordable. Colby Free Press is a local daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge from the local communities of Colby, Rexford, Brewster, and surrounding communities.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on radio on Colby basketball at 100.3 The Ride. The Eagles will inbound here, coming out of the timeout. Passes in to Ryan Myers. Myers across midcourt. On the floor with Drew Starbuck. Wallmeyer is out there, as well as Czar and Stapp for Colby. Ball's top of the key. Czar has it. Gets over to Ryan Myers. Myers to Drew Starbuck. Starbuck left side to Myers. Score tied at 30 here. Eagles with it, being patient around the top, looking for an opening here. Ryan Myers to JT Czar. Man-to-man being played by Ulysses. Stapp to Ryan Myers off the screen for 3. Get in, no, it doesn't. It rims out. And the rebound pulled down by Victor Perez for the Tigers. It wasn't a bad look. It was kind of a quick shot there by Myers, but he was able to get it. Good look at it. Here's a 3 by Cifuentes on the other end. It's an open 3, and he buried it. And now the Tigers are on top. 33-30, their first lead since the opening quarter of the game. Colby on the other end. Stapp nearly lost it, able to come up with the basketball, but then has it knocked loose by Cifuentes. and stolen by Victor Perez, who tried to force it up the floor. It was tipped by Colby. Ulysses ends up with it somehow, and they kick it out to Perez for 3 on the left side. It's good. Perez with 6, and all of a sudden you have a 6-point lead by the Tigers, and the Eagles are going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them back in 60 seconds and more. The Eagles on radio in Colby basketball on 100.3 The Run.
Big finishes in effect at Colby Dodge. Take advantage of event discounts which we have posted on our new vehicles. Ram trucks up to $12,000 off, Chrysler and Dodge up to $6,000 off, and Jeep products up to $5,000 off. MSRP. Stop in today and speak to a salesperson to see if you qualify for additional discounts. Many programs are in effect this month. Browse online 24/7 at ColbyDodge.com or in person at exit 53, I-70, Colby, Kansas.
This time of the year can get a little stressful on your finances. If you're in the need for any type of loan, come in and talk to their local grown loan officers at the People's State Bank. They live in this area, so they know this area. They pride themselves on getting you the fastest response possible. Since most of them have been in business or have come off the farm, they really do know the local ag economy. They want to take this time and thank you for your patronage at the People's State Bank, with locations in Colby, Oakley, Hoxie, Goodland, and McDonald. The People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Eagles trailing by 6 all of a sudden here in the second half of play. Over with the basketball out of the timeout. Shippers to Calvin Stapp over to Xavier Slavin. Slavin hands it off the winger, off the screen. Winger starts left, goes right, now to the left. In there, spins, puts the shot up. No good. He gets called for the travel. He did take a little stutter step when he got into the paint. So that's going to turn it back over to Ulysses, and Colby going to continue to throw a little full court man here against the Tigers. Walker going to take it up the floor for Ulysses. Used his elbow to push off, and we're going to have a blocking foul call on the Eagles as Walker gets the bucket. I don't like that. He used his elbow in the middle of JT Czar back to create space to give us a chance to go in there and shoot that one. Staff's going to get called as a blocking foul. Shouldn't have been. First on Stapp. Not that he didn't commit a foul, but Walker pushed off way before he had to get open. And he ends up with a 3-point play. He shouldn't have. 5 points for Walker in the game. 39-30. Colby down by 9 points now here in this third quarter. That's been disastrous for him. Eagles with it. Here's a drive by Winger. Put back attempt by Czar. No good. A foul call, but he's going to shoot some free throws. Yeah, it's going to be called on Devin Walker. That's second on Walker now. Fourth team foul. This puts Czar at the line for the Eagles. Czar 4 points, all of them in the opening quarter tonight. First free throw up and good. It's kind of been the MO as Ulysses putting 5 new players on the floor. That's kind of been the MO for Czar a little bit on the season, where he started quickly, struggled in the middle of the game, and then finished pretty well. 10-point contest. Colby trailing 40-30. Second free throw from Czar, no good. Slavin with a rebound, though, for the Eagles, and Colby will get another opportunity on this possession. Colby with it. Calvin Stapp. Top of the key. Winger to Shippers for a long three. In and out, no good. Czar with the rebound. Putback attempt is up and in. Last bucket by JT. 7 points for Czar in the game. Colby down 39-33, the current score. They had it wrong on the scoreboard. Tigers with the basketball. Ulysses with it. Left side, here's a three-pointer. Up, and this one not going to go. Winger going to get the rebound off the miss from Lance Walker, and then Winger's foul. This will be charged on Nick Franco, his first. Fourth team foul on the Tigers. Eagles will take it up the floor here. Gage Winger catches the inbound from Shippers. Winger guarded by Franco, gets it across midcourt. Right side to Jordan Shippers. Shippers to Czar. Left side Winger. Gage looking for Stapp off the screen, and a foul call to reach in on Walker, his first. It's Lance Walker, not Devin Walker. 15 foul now on on Ulysses here in this third quarter. 16th, I should say. So Colby will be in the bonus now. Eagles getting the inbound pass into Calvin Stapp. Stapp up the floor for Colby. Floater in the paint is good. Nice job by Calvin Stapp. He's got 7. And the quarter comes to an end at a 4-point game. 35-39 is the score. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter coming up after this 60-second timeout. This is the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 to Rise.
Butler builders understand that strong buildings and strong communities start with strong connections. Every bolt, every beam, and every handshake, each connection a strong one. When you work with a Butler builder, you're building on more than concrete and steel. You're building on knowledge and expertise with people you trust, people who value your investment as much as you do.
Connect with your local Butler builder, Stevens Construction, and experience the difference strong connections can make for your business.
It was the night before Christmas, all through the land. Everyone was shopping with cash, and the internet was busy with orders and bar. But with great excitement, I jumped in my car. Down to the local shop I went. Pick up gifts with the money I spent. From behind the checkout, I did see a hometown face smiling at me. Twinkle in their eye, they bid me good night and thanked me for shopping locally as I drove out of sight. Merry Christmas from Farmers and Merchants Bank. Member FDIC.
Now back to the Eagles on radio on 100 The Ride.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter of play underway. Colby trailing by 4, 39-35 to the Ulysses Tigers, who hit everything they threw up from wherever in that third quarter of the ball game tonight. They got an open look for 3 here. Not what you wanted to give them. It's knocked down. Josh Hickman now with 10 points in the game. All of them in the second half, and you got a 42-35 ball game. The Eagles down by 7, but still lots of time left. Colby with the basketball. Jordan Shippers looking for Slavin, who almost went out of bounds, but Stapp was able to run it down. He'll drive in as Czar cutting through. It was a good look and the right idea for a bounce pass to Czar, but it was a little too low and JT couldn't get to it. So out of bounds it goes, and we'll go back to the Tigers. They'll have to face the press here of Colby. And they're able to get it up the floor. Here's a little hook shot in the paint. Does not go. Put back, blocked by Czar. Foul call. I don't believe it's on Czar. I think the foul came somewhere else. It did on Shippers. That's twice tonight where Czar's got a block, but Shippers has picked up a foul in the same play. Ball back to the Tigers. They'll shoot a free throw here. Cifuentes to shoot. Missed it. Cifuentes with 15 points in this game. He has been huge in the second half. His second free throw attempt for the lefty is good. So he hits 1 or 2 here, 16 for Cifuentes in the game, and it's now 43-35 in favor of the Ulysses Tigers. Colby with the basketball. Quickly over on the right side, Calvin Stapp. Stapp gets it up to JT Czar. Czar left side to Winger, who saves it from going out of bounds. Gage will drive for Colby, takes it up, shot in the paint, no good, tried to draw contact, didn't get it, jump ball on the rebound attempt, and the possession arrow favors Colby. Colby was outscored 23-14 in the third quarter after leading at the half. Eagles get the inbound here to Xavier Slavin off the glass and in. Nice pass by Shippers. Slavin's with 8 points in the game now. Tigers breaking the press. Will get it across here on the right side. Jumper underneath does not go. Rebound pulled down by Xavier Slavin. Gets it over to Calvin Stapp. Stapp going to take it across midcourt for the Eagles and set things up. Over to Gage Winger. Winger drives. Head fake. Doesn't have it. Kicks it out to Slavin. Open 3. Not going to go. Good look. And now Ulysses wanting to run it up the floor here. They do on the side, but Colby is quickly back. Top of the key. Here's a head fake on a 3 by Hickman. Gets it out to Walker with 6:18 to go. It's 43-37. Skip pass over the right side. Another open 3. This one is not going to go on the play for Josh Hickman. Rebound pulled down by JT Czar. Colby's got to take advantage of these possessions and score when Ulysses is not. Eagles, left side. Gage Winger gets a screen for Slavin. Gage drives. Passes it to Slavin in the block. Now to Stapp. Calvin will hand it off to Shippers. Jordan driving for Colby. Pulls up on a three. Oh, no good. Just can't quite get him to go here tonight. Again, not a bad look. He's definitely open on the play. Just doesn't hit it. So the Tigers now with it. Right side. Here's a drive. And nothing there for Hickman. Able to get rid of it to Galindo. Back to Hickman. Now right side Perez for three with a hand in his face. Bouncing, doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds. Colby ball. 43-37. The Eagles down 6. Peyton Wallmeyer going to check in. JT Czar will come out. Also coming in is Cerruta for Colby. So Jaden Cerruta, Peyton Wallmeyer, Calvin Stapp, Gage Winger, and Jordan Shipper is the five on the floor. Big lineup here for Colby. Colby with the basketball. Winger. Right side gets it over to the hands of Stapp. Stapp to Wallmeyer. Peyton picks up his dribble and a foul call. Reach in on the Tigers. This will be a shooting foul. Colby's in the bonus. And that's Devin Walker just picking up his third. So Peyton Wallmeyer to shoot a one-on-one opportunity here for the Eagles, looking for his first point of the game. He gets it. Nothing but net. Big free throw for Wallmeyer. 5-point ball game now. Wallmeyer gets set for his second attempt. Hits them both. Big shots. Got to hit them all down the stretch here. 43-39 the score. Now we're going to have a whistle and an out of bounds off of Colby. We're going to get a foul call to reach in on Calvin Stapp. That is his second personal foul on Calvin. A fourth on Colby. Tigers will inbound. Galindo throws it into Perez. Perez guarded by Winger in midcourt. Goes left side into the hands of Cifuentes. Lobs it into Devin Walker. Walker to Cifuentes, cutting through, and he gets it. Good bucket for Cifuentes off the glass. He's got 18. 43-39 the score. Colby trailing 45-39. Eagles driving in the baseline, not there. Stapp tries to kick it out to Shippers. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Galindo. Shippers to throw it in. Jordan gets it in and into the hands of Gage Winger. Winger, right side to Wallmeyer. Peyton spinning, driving baseline against Walker. Finds Winger cutting through. Gage goes in, has his shot blocked and draws the foul. And that's going to be 4 on Walker. So he's going to have to come out of the ball game here. And Lance Walker will come in his place. Winger to shoot. Gage hits the first free throw. 7 points for Gage in the game tonight. After a 5-point game. Winger will get set for his second attempt. On the way, good. Gage hits them both. Big free throws. Colby huge from the free throw line down the stretch here so far. 45-41. The Eagles trail by 4. Ulysses with the basketball. Colby needs a stop here as we're down to 4 minutes to go in the game. Still a lot of time left. Tigers driving to the left side. Victor Perez. Out to Galindo. Guarded by Shippers. We have a whistle and a foul off ball. And it's going to be on Cerruta, fighting for positioning there underneath. So Jaden going to pick up the foul, his first. That's the 5th on Colby. Tigers will inbound from underneath. Inbound is allowed to Galindo in their midcourt, guarded by Winger, driving to the right side, losing the handle on the ball. They call a foul on Wallmeyer. They've gotten rid of the ball. It's actually on Ulysses. It's not on Wallmeyer. It's Galindo, who was out of control and already lost the ball. It was off balance. I thought they were going to call that on Wallmeyer there for a second, but it's on Galindo. That's his first. That's the 9th team foul now on Ulysses. So Wallmeyer to shoot a one-on-one here for the Colby Eagles. Wallmeyer with 2 points in the game tonight. This is a free throw off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Saruta. Gets it out to Shippers. Shippers driving for Colby. Takes it to the hoop. All it rimmed out. Had a good look, and then a jump ball called on the rebound. This will go to the Tigers on the alternating possession. Man, opportunities there for Colby. They just didn't get him to go. Good effort. 45-41. 3:50 to go in the game. Colby down 4. And a timeout called by Ulysses. Full timeout. Take it with them back in 60 with more of the Eagles on radio. Colby basketball on 100.3 the line.
Here at McKee Incorporated, we're proud to offer service you can trust, along with Lennox products that can help keep you comfortable and save you money. This fall, McKee Incorporated is offering up to $1,600 in rebates on brand new Lennox systems. So call us today at 785-462-3132. McKee Incorporated, proudly offering Lennox products. It's another way we make you feel better.
For one-stop shopping in Colby, Kansas, don't forget about Colby's Walmart. Walmart in Colby has a great selection of grocery items in the store. From meat to macaroni, they've got it in the grocery department of Walmart. And, of course, all the latest movies on DVD or Blu-ray, as well as your favorite PlayStation or Wii games. Walmart in Colby also has clothes, dog food, and, of course, the pharmacy there to serve you as well. Walmart of Colby, proud to be part of the community and proud to support local high school student-athletes. For all your one-stop shopping, it's Walmart in Colby.
Of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
45-41. It is a 4-point lead for the Ulysses, and Colby tips and steals the inbound pass. Gage Winger underneath, can't get the shot to go. Rebound out of bounds off of the Tigers, and Colby will have it underneath. Great effort by Colby. See if the Eagles can come up with some points here. Shippers gets it into Walmart on the block. He'll drive, reverse, lay it up and in there. Great finish for Peyton Walmart. His first field goal of the game. It's a one-possession game, 45-43. Tigers will take the ball up the floor and set things up here on the right side. Perez with it, guarded by Winger. Back to Perez, looking underneath. Now back outside into the hands of Hickman. Hickman drives. And Czar going to get called for a foul on the shot block attempt. And JT going to get hit with his first personal foul, 6th foul on Colby. And this will put Hickman at the line. Missed the first one. He'll get set for his second attempt. It's going to stay a one-possession game, even if he makes this. Chris Wagner, the head coach of the Tigers, stuck in the sideline here. Free throw missed. Missed them both. And the rebound goes to Colby. Jordan Shippers came away with the rebound. Almost lost it there out of bounds, but able to come up with the basketball. Finds Calvin Stapp underneath to Czar, who's wide open and scores. Czar with the bucket. It's a one-point game here. Colby down, retired 45, I should say here. 45-45 with under 3 minutes to go in the contest now. Tigers with it. Head fake on a three that time by Cifuentes, who hit some big shots here in that third quarter. And now drive. The ball kicked out on the left side. Open three on the way. Rattles out. Rebound pulled down by Stapp for Colby. Stapp going to hustle it up the floor for the Eagles. Gets back before Ulysses, and the shot just off the back of the rim. No good. Tigers with the rebound. Ulysses going to run it up the floor. And they'll slow things up and set it up now. Victor Perez will get it up top of the key into the hands of Hickman. Long three. Good. Hickman from the top of the key knocks down a big three-pointer. And the Tigers back on top now, 48-45 with 2:15 to go. He was way out there with nobody on him. Colby was trying to back a little bit, and he buried a very long three-pointer, NBA range and more. Eagles with it on the other end. Czar in the paint, shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. They will hustle it up the floor, set things up on the right side of the timeout call by Ulysses. This is a 30-second timeout. And they will try to make some substitutions here, just a 30. Ulysses has 2 full timeouts left, as does Colby. Both teams with 2 fulls. And both coaches right now trying to make adjustments. So Ulysses has a chance here if they can get a bucket and get this back to a two-possession ball game. Colby wanting to get a stop here and a chance to get it to a one-point game or maybe even tie on the other end. So here we go. Both teams back out onto the floor. Inbounding for the Tigers will be Aaron Galindo. Shippers on him. Galindo lobs it into Walker, who loses it for a second, now drives. Bucket and a foul. Oh, terrible timing for a foul. Walker, who almost had turned it over on the inbound to him, but able to come up with it and then get the bucket and draw the foul. It's the second on Czar, seventh on Colby. Walker shooting one and hitting it. 8 points for Walker in the game. 51-45. Colby back down by 6. Eagles need to get points on pretty much every possession here on out as we're down to under 2 minutes to go. Trailing by 6. Colby driving. Slavin skips it up to Shippers. Jordan driving. Pull up in the lane. Just bounced off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped around. Walker gets it for the Tigers. Baseball pass up the floor. They get it on the right side, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Xavier Slavin. First on Xavier. And that is the 8th team foul on Colby. One-on-one opportunity here for Josh Hickman. Hickman missed his last 2 free throw attempts in the ball game. Ryan Myers going to check in for Colby, 3-point shooter. Wilderman also going to be set to check in here in just a second. Wilderman hit a 3 in the first half of the ball game, so he'll check in as well. So you're going to have Myers, Wilderman on the floor along with Staff, Czar, and Shippers. So Fuentes misses the one-on-one opportunity. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. 51-45, Colby down by 6 with the basketball, minute 19 to go in the game. And Colby going to call a timeout here. Full timeout by Coach Wilderman. Back in 60 seconds with more Colby basketball at 100.3 to the round.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Dunlop. I'm excited to be practicing chiropractic. My new office is 480 Franklin in downtown Colby, right next to Blue Lodge. I'd like to help you with your general wellness, including low force stuff, acupuncture, nutritional protocols, grafting techniques, muscle release, and quicker healing. Only at Dunlop Chiropractic today. Schedule an appointment at 269-9565. That's 269-9565. Don't Stay Earth has moved to a new location at 1521 South Range. They've got the same amazing dishes with authentic south-of-the-border flavor. Same wonderful staff making sure to provide a personal experience every time you dine in. And of course, you can still find dozens of flavors of frozen margaritas. Stop by their new location and enjoy some great authentic Mexican-style cuisine. Now, right next door to Orchland at 1921 South Range in Colby, it's El Dos de Oros.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
51-45 is our score. Colby down by 6. 1 minute, 17 seconds to go in the game. Eagles with the basketball. Wilderman looking, gets the inbound pass into Ryan Myers. Myers started by Galindo, swings it over the left side to Calvin Stapp. Stapp sets it up here. Myers off the screen. 4-3, top of the key. It's short. Rebound, safe and going out of bounds by Ulysses. Kind of a surprise there. Myers going to pick up a quick foul. First on Myers, but that's the 9th team foul on Colby. So one-on-one opportunity here for Aaron Galindo on the other end of the floor. Galindo will head to the line. Galindo has not attempted a free throw in the ball game. Gage Winger in for Colby. Wilderman comes out. And the free throw coming here for Galindo. First one's up. And good, he'll get another one. So now it's a 4-possession game here. A 3-possession game, excuse me. That's a big free throw, 52-45. Second free throw. Good. So Galindo hits That one, he's got 4 points. And it's 53-45. In favor of Ulysses. 55 seconds to go. Eagles with it. Myers for three at the top. Knocks it down. That's a big three for Ryan Myers. 53-48 to score. It's a 5-point game. It's not over yet. Tigers with it. Walker underneath, and we're going to have a whistle on the foul on Colby. This one charged to Gage Winger, his second. 10th team foul. 2 free throws coming here for Devin Walker. Walker's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe in the game tonight. Missed this one. Still a chance here for Colby. Walker will get set for his second attempt. He hits this one. 9 points for Walker's in the game, and it's 54-48. Colby with it on the other end. Calvin Stamping a long three. Oh, that one was halfway down and popped out. Rebound Glendale, fouled by Jordan Shippers. Fourth on Shippers. Boy, that was a good look by Calvin Stamping. It was a long three, but that hit the back of the rim, the front of the rim, popped up, and it looked like it was half down, and then caught the rim and came out at the last second. Glendale to shoot. He is 2 for 2 from the charity stripe in the game tonight. That is it in there. 5 points for Glendale tonight. And it's a 7-point game again, so back to a 3-possession lead. And Glendale, who gets set for his second attempt. Good. 56-48 to score. 25 seconds to go. Eagles with it. Ryan Myers wants the three, but they can't get him open. Here's Staff now. To Winger, loses a handle on it. Glendale comes up with a steal, and Staff with a quick foul. And that's going to put the icing on this one. It's 56-48 to score. The foul on Gage Winger is his third personal foul. 2 free throws here for Aaron Glendale. He's 4 for 4 from the charity stripe in the game. 6 points on the night. All 4 of his free throws, now 5, have come in the fourth quarter. So he's 5 for 5 from the three-point line in the fourth quarter tonight. Second free throw attempt for Glendale on the way. Good. Don't foul him. He's got 8 points, 58-48. Colby down 10. Eagles with it. Ryan Myers to Jordan Shippers for three. Doesn't go. Shippers gets his own rebound. Putback is up and good. With 3 seconds to go, Shippers with 6 points in the game, and Ulysses will not inbound. 58-50, the final score. Tigers get the win tonight over Colby. A tough one for the Eagles. We'll take a break, come back, and talk about it on our postgame show after this word for our sponsors. We'll listen to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
May I take your order?
Yeah, I'll take a small Coke.
And I'll have a large, please. You know you can get any size Coke for just $1, right?
So a small Coke is just $1?
Uh-huh. And the large is just $1? Yeah. Are you guys okay?
You just blew our different size mind. Sorry, you got excited again. It's nice getting any size bang for your buck. Come into McDonald's and get an ice cold, delicious any size Coke for just $1. A la carte only. Price participation may vary.
Hi, this is Kyle Rail with Farm Credit of Western Kansas and Colby. At Farm Credit, we support rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Farm Credit's mission is providing farmers and ranchers with the capital that they need to make their business successful. And because a steady flow of credit means more jobs and economic growth, Farm Credit is helping invest in the vibrancy of your local community. Stop in and see me on Thursdays from 9 to 1 at DCDC Meeting Room across the street from the dugout in Greenfield, or call me at 785-443-4745.
Everyone has regrets. That time you gave yourself a haircut, maybe that second bean burrito, or not knowing whether your insurance covers this or that until it's too late. But with SuperCheck from Farm Bureau, an agent can review your current coverage to find any gaps or discounts that could save you money. Don't woulda, coulda, shoulda later. SuperCheck your coverage today. Call Farm Bureau agent David Brown in Colby or Atwood at 800-870-2661. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Dying is one of the few events in life that is certain to occur, yet one we are not likely to plan for. Hi, I'm Jason with Ballman Mortuary in Colby, Atwood, and Oak. Pre-arranging your funeral service is a great way to make sure your family is taken care of, even after you're gone. At Ballman Mortuary, we'll help you plan ahead and make sure that your wishes are taken care of from the type of service, monument, and casket you would like. We can set up pre-funding arrangements designed specifically for end-of-life needs. At Ballman Mortuary, we are dedicated to ensuring that your loved ones' memories are cherished. See our website at ballmanmortuary.com today for more information.
Picture this.
Back to you in 30.
The vibrant red, orange, and yellow reflecting off the blue ocean water. Watch the waves washing white sand beaches. Where kids bury their siblings up to their necks next to giant sand castles. As you picture this in your mind's eye, is it perfect? You have to squint because it's blurry. Make sure your actual eyes see as vibrant as your mind's eye. Get your vision examined today. Funk Optometry in downtown Colby, Atwood, and Hotsey. Funk Optometry. See it. You picture it.
Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back, Farmers and Merchants Bank postgame show. The Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride, 58-50 the final score. Colby comes up 8 points short in a good back and forth, well-played basketball game by both teams tonight. The Eagles just couldn't get it done in the fourth quarter. Made a nice little run in there to get it close late, get it down to a 4-point game. But the Ulysses Tigers were dominant from the free throw line, getting 12 attempts in that fourth quarter and taking advantage of it to put this game away after a huge third quarter tonight, which was the big difference. They outscored Colby by 9 in the third. Eagles outscored Ulysses 10-8 in the first quarter, 11-8 in the second quarter. They were outscored 23-14 in the third quarter and 19-15 in the fourth quarter of the ball game tonight. Looking at scoring for the Ulysses Tigers, they were led in the contest tonight by Julius Cifuentes. 18 points for Cifuentes, 10 of those in the second half of the ball game. 13 for Josh Hickman, all of those in the second half of the game tonight. 9 points for Devin Walker in the game. 8 points for Aaron Galindo in the ball game. 6 points for Victor Perez. And then 1 point in the game for Josh Flores. For the Eagles, they were led by J.T. Czar, 9 points in the game tonight. 8 points for Xavier Slavin in the contest. 6 points for Jordan Shippers. 4 points for Peyton Wallmeyer in the game. 3 points for Ryan Myers. 7 points for Calvin Stapp. 3 for Thane Rutherland. 2 points for Drew Starbuck in the game tonight. And again, Gage Winger with 8 points for the Eagles. 9 players into scoring figures in the contest tonight for the Colby Eagles. So Colby comes up short, 58-50, the final score of the ball game tonight. Our Ram Tough players of the game brought to you by Colby Downs with a great selection of those Ram Tough trucks.